What up, Booze? It's your girl Shameless, all up in your building. This is a new building because I moved. Vlog coming soon. But until then, I have to share the girls trip I did with HeyFranHey. She and I went to Iceland and it was so much fun, and it was all thanks to this company called Nokin, which is a self-guided travel app that is accessible on your phone. So the reason why this was so perfect for us is because Fran and I were both trying to plan a trip. But between booking flights, excursion, hotel in a country we had never been, we just never got around to doing it. So when they reached out to me, I was like, this is so perfect. It takes the guesswork out of everything and puts it all on your phone. And because it's self-guided, you can go at your own pace, but they have more than enough to keep you busy and excited. And this trip was once in a lifetime. It's so amazing. If you need some travel ideas for you and your girls, make sure you stay tuned to watch this. And after, click the link in the info box below to find out how you can book your next travel trip with Nokin.
We are off to races.
Okay, so that's dollar rental. So this is gonna be the ride. And I'm gonna come back tomorrow to get HeyFranHey. Hey! We're gonna have so much fun!
It's cold.
Fancy meeting you in Iceland! Okay, this is the ride to whip the Ford. We made it after driving an hour and a half. We made it to the falls. Water. This looks more real than the actual waterfall. Wow. How do you feel? Good. Look at this. I had to change. It was wet. I'm wet for them. Wow. So there's a sign that says no drones, but I'm gonna act like I didn't see it because it was over there. So maybe it means no drones over there, which means I'm gonna fly it over here. She's gonna lift up over here and go over there. I feel like I should go somewhere else, like off this property, to fly it.
Well, yeah, because I'm sure they have somebody that'll enforce it.
But what if I, maybe I don't want to drag you into my nonsense. Nobody will suspect the black girls or the girls.
That's not that loud.
Yeah. There's Black Beach. This black sand beach near Vic might include sensory overload with its alien-like stacks. Oh, wow. Let's see where we can find those arches. Oh yeah, there's like a walkout over here. Look at this. Black sand beach. Look at it. And we have to do a walk. No driving. Although, what are these? What are those? Whoa, it's so pretty. It's not even doing it any justice. Ah, there we go. Look at this. Brought to you by iPhone 11. Okay, that concludes day one. That was intense. Oh, so cold.
Well, we did it.
It's gorgeous. You just need to have the right gear. I mean, I have gloves, but like it's not helpful when shooting. So yeah, like Iceland is gorgeous. It's like God kissed it and said, and then when he kissed it, it like kind of just blew away into the coldness. Good morning. Hills, but in marketing terms, Mountain View. Look at this. This is their idea of a gas station bathroom. Can't we get it together? We're in the mall, Icewear Iceland, and Fran needs some hiking boots. I got these ones in Berlin. But look what I found. Who remembers Hella Hands into Mini Mansions? I was like, are these the Hellies? And they in fact are.
Who works here?
For the fit?
The yellow.
I like the yellow.
And I mean the yellow's classic.
Yellow is classic. They don't have my size in yellow. They have my size in pinks. I look like I'm going to school. Backpack. This is total Dora. This is Dora the Explorer pink.
Oh my.
We got our hiking gear, our ice pegs. What the heck? Brandon's wearing her new hiking boots. Hey. We're about to hike that thing.
So, final point here. Moss in Iceland is very precious. It takes about 60 years to grow back.
Oh,
so
wow.
Please try not to walk on anything green, because if you walk on it, you will kill it. And I'd quite like my kids to be able to see this, and I don't want to have kids when I'm 85. So if you can follow me, guys, we'll make our way up.
All right.
I can't be seen with this helmet.
And then when we saw the helmets, we both were like, oh no.
Why do we have to wear a helmet? Can't I just crack my head in peace? Yeah, I don't know how this iPhone 11 captures these brilliant colors. I left my Sony at home because it just was pointless. The 11 is the shit.
You can see there is the line separating the gray, the grass from the gravel, and end of the lagoon. This line determines where the glacier was 27 years ago.
27?
Yeah, just 27. So all this part was melted in 27 years. Yeah. So maybe in 10, 20 years where we will hike today will be gone. And
How are you doing? They made me wet. Is it good? Holy shit.
right? It's so fresh.
I don't think I've ever had natural water. Oh, there. Okay. Mineralized too. So good. at the booty shop. That ain't no cave. That is a hole.
That looks like the 6 train.
So gorgeous. Moral of the story. Dress cute. Stay warm. These liners though, Uniqlo, that's the jam. That is the plug in it. Alright God, I see you. I sees yous. This one.
World champion.
Good morning, world. We did not check in with you last night because we were tired. They got us out here doing so much. Oh my goodness, look at all of this. What? So we're stopping off for some morning brekkie before we hit the road. Okay, so breakfast was a fail. But we made it. Arctic Adventures. We're about to go snowmobiling. This is gonna be exciting. Hello, look at those big old wheels.
It's not winter yet, so we have to find some snow. You know, if you go to places like, I don't know, Finland, in Lapland, there's a lot of snow in the winter, but there's no snow at all in the summer. So we have a glacier here. We still have snow in the summer.
How long do we have to drive?
25 minutes to the base and like 25 more to the glacier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna go on the glacier to find some snow.
Snowmobiling ready. I'm so glad they have our outfits.
I want orange. Orange.
Yeah. I would like orange and a really cute today. I really want a cute picture.
Here and there you can see some piles.
We've arrived. We're gonna be riding those. How do you feel?
I'm ready.
She ready?
It up.
Rough Riders! Rough Rider!
So I will tell you a few things how do you operate in here, some things about the safety and how to use this machine.
They wouldn't let us film whilst driving the snowmobile. Okay, so that was fun. You can't film when you're driving a snowmobile, Maya. Why not? Why? How was it, friend? Driving your ATV?
Oh my God, I'm ready for driving in New York.
Alrighty, 2 hours on this hideous road. It's just sheer darkness. And it's freaking me out because there's no street lights. And all I have to rely are these little reflectors that I don't even, can you even see them? Probably not, they're like little white dots. I can barely see them with my naked eyes. Okay, so we're in the midst of nowhere. I thought you could see this. I'm trying to get the Aurora Borealis. Can you even see? So it just looks like a big blur of nothing. But my Sony might capture it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see. What the fuck? So that was random. Let's see how this iPhone does at night. So we just left this dive bar.
Ghetto Techno, as they
Ghetto
told us.
Techno. And the artist was cute.
He was dope. Alice Grill. Or
Elli Grill. Very committed. I like it. Here for it. Inside a flea market in Iceland. Books. Class books. Artwork. How long have you been in Iceland?
Only for 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah. 15 on December 19th. 13 kids to go to school for a year in my village in Kenya.
I just copped this.
Thank you so much.
This is the organization. What was it called? Tears, Children and Youth Aid.
Could you imagine following this? Yeah, so reptiles are like this. These ones are like goats. I didn't know horses have goat eyes.
Feeding time at Jurassic Park.
Then we pulled over and stopped at this place, fantasizing about all the furniture for our home back.
Corduroy sensitivity.
Like, what do you mean? She doesn't like the feeling?
It makes her teeth hurt.
Ew.
How about some gold strainers? Perhaps some denim dishware. Sexy time. All kinds of sexy. See, if I wasn't moving, I would be shopping.
Look at her sheer excitement. What is wrong with us? Why are we in here?
We've made it to the end of the road. Today is the final day of our excursions. And now we're headed to the Blue Lagoon to marinate in hot water in the freezing cold. I don't know how that's possible, but we're gonna figure it out. And then we have our flight later on this afternoon. So it's Blue Lagoon Airport. What up?
How are we supposed to be in a bikini?
How are we supposed to be in a lagoon?
You will need to scan the grade chip to lock them.
Okay.
I would recommend to remove all the jewelry before you go in. Some of it could tarnish in the water.
Oh, okay.
So we are just here at reception, and you will enter the lagoon through the showers. Once you get in, you have a complimentary drink at the bar and 2 facial masks with your premium package.
Okay.
And if you want to get anything else, you can charge it all on the wristbands, and then you will check out and pay over here at reception when you're leaving.
Okay. How long?
There's no time limit.
Okay.
You can stay as long as you want. I would recommend to tie your hair up as well. There's a lot of salt and silica mineral in the lagoon, which can make your hair pretty dry if you wet it in the water.
Okay, okay.
Right.
Wow. It's so cool. It's so cold! But the water is 100 degrees. So it's gonna be amazing.
It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be coming outside and then.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is they make you pre-wash, and then they give you these bands to track everything.
How's the Blue Lagoon treating you?
Oh my God. It's unreal. Remember we were shook. We were like, how are we gonna come out in 33 degrees in a bikini? But it's actually awesome.
I don't know what the recommended time is, but I feel myself mummifying.
Do you?
Yeah, the salt.
Yes, sir.
I came in here already dry, and now I'm just like.
We don't have to look at it.
Silica mud maps.
That's just a primer.
Oh, we're just priming. This is just round one. Then we get the lava scrub or algae mask. Maybe you choose. Oh, this is such a weird sensation. Freezing cold and hot at the same time, right? Okay. So dunk this off. It feels like moisturizing salt, oddly. Okay, this is the algae mask.
He said don't leave it on too long.
5 minutes max 10. Okay, we're at this. I know. Where's all the steam now? Okay, my hair is crispy, like a KFC chicken. Extra crispy. Do they still have that? That used to be my favorite, extra crispy. Oh, this is a better shot over here. This is the part where we say, I don't want it. Oh. Stay tuned for more adventures with this one and this one.